Welcome to Challenge 3 in our ASP.NET Core Learning series. In this challenge, we're going to dive deep into one of the most underrated but most powerful tools in real-world applications: logging. By the end of this session, you'll not only understand how logging works in ASP.NET Core, but also when to use which approach. Imagine you're building an e-commerce application in C# and ASP.NET Core. Your users are complaining that sometimes orders are not being placed successfully, but when you test, everything looks fine. How do you find out what's happening in production, where you cannot just debug line by line? This is where logging comes in. Logging gives you a window into the runtime behavior of your application, helping you capture the exact issue without being inside the user's system. So here's the challenge. You want to track issues, errors, and critical events in your ASP.NET Core application. Which logging option should you use in production? Option A, Console.WriteLine. Option B, ILogger T interface. Option C, a third-party logging library like Serilog or NLog. Option D, don't log at all. Think about it for a second. Which one would you trust when the app is running in production with thousands of users? Let's break it down. Option A, Console.WriteLine, is something we all start with. It's quick and easy, but it doesn't scale. No filtering, no structure, and definitely not production-friendly. Option B, the ILogger T interface, is the built-in way ASP.NET Core recommends. It supports log levels like information, warning, error, and even integrates with configuration. This is the best default choice. Option C, third-party libraries like Serilog or NLog, are amazing when you need advanced features, such as structured logging, dashboards, or cloud integration. They work well, but they add extra setup. And finally, Option D, no logging at all. Well, that's not even an option if you care about your users or your sanity as a developer. Here's how logging actually works in ASP.NET Core. Inside your controller, you simply ask for something called an ILogger of type orders controller, for example. Once that's injected, you can use it anywhere. Now, imagine an order placed successfully. Instead of writing plain text to the console, you log it properly by saying, log information, order placed successfully. But what if there's an error, like a payment failure? You log it as log error, payment failed for a specific order. And you can even pass the order ID along with it, so when you later review your logs, you'll know exactly which order failed. That's the beauty of structured logging. It's not just plain text, it's searchable, filterable, and meaningful. Here's a quick comparison. Console.WriteLine is fine only for quick debugging during development. ILogger T is the go-to choice for most production scenarios: simple, flexible, and scalable. Third-party loggers shine when you need structured data, file storage, or integrations with tools like Kibana, Elasticsearch, or application insights. And no logging? That's just chaos. Avoid it at all costs. So the big takeaway is this. Always use ILogger T as your default logging approach in ASP.NET Core. It keeps your logs clean, configurable, and production-ready. If your application grows and you need advanced features, integrate a structured logger like Serilog. Remember, logging is not just about finding bugs. It's about building trust, monitoring health, and keeping your system reliable. That's how real-world C# applications scale successfully.